Hey y'all, what's up babies? It's your girl Chris Muse back and better than ever. I want to talk about mental health and what we're consuming on a daily basis. So your mind only believes what you tell it. So what you consume the most on a daily basis is what you are feeding your soul, not just your mind, because your soul is your mind, your will, and emotions. So you are basically feeding your soul temporary pleasures that will not keep you happy for a long period of time. And you know how we're all chasing that high of happiness. Happiness comes and goes. Happiness is a temporary feeling. Joy, everlasting joy, is the thing that remains the same and stays with you. And the only thing that can give you that everlasting joy and fill that void and that hole that you feel that you have in your life, or that you feel like you're missing something, is God. And I mean, I can't really say anything else because, like, I've been there, okay? I've felt that discouraging emptiness, you know? We all have that intruder voice that tells us the opposite of how we want to look at ourselves. And that voice operates so independently, it makes you question if it really is yourself or not. I don't believe it's ourself. I feel we are the observers of the things that we're feeling and the things that we're thinking. And because we think logically, but we think in emotions as well. And instead of just sitting there and trying to understand why we feel the way we feel or think the way we think, we just get stuck on the feeling of it, and we feel that that feeling is us, and we think that we are fully in control of those things, when it's actually very tricky and complex matter. And we're not going to get too deep on that because I feel like that's for a different video. I'm gonna look right in the camera and say this because yeah, you are not your thoughts, you are not your actions, you are not even your emotions. You are so much more than that, and you are worth what you think you are times 1,000,000. You are brighter than the stars, you are higher than the sky, you are made in God's image, you are highly favored, and you are blessed, and you are abundantly loved. That was a message to myself too, because that intruder can come in and discourage you at just the right times. See, we're constantly being studied by other energies around us. If you don't believe it, you don't have to, but we are being studied constantly because life is a test in my eyes, in my opinion, in my experiences, in my research, and my due diligence to the world. Life is a test, and we are constantly being studied by these energies. So of course they know our pleasure points, of course they know our triggers, of course they know what discourages us and tears us down, of course they know what makes us feel like we're on top of the world or light as a feather. And of course we're going to be enticed, and we're going to be tested. So it's just in our hands, the choice to react or to respond. And I think knowing the difference and discerning which situations you should pour your spirit into really makes a difference. And sometimes decisions can make us so torn to the point that we are really left in a fork in the road, and we're really like stuck right on the edge of both these decisions. But I promise you, if you ask God, He will show you which decision to make. And in my experience, I don't know if I said that word right, in my experience, it's always the harder choice. It's always the harder choice, yo. Like, God knows so much more about us than we know about us. We feel like we can't do certain things or go past certain levels, and God's like, no, like, I want you in that room where you feel that you are not equipped, where you feel that you are not there yet. That's where I want you, because I see more than even that position for you. He sees bigger things for us than we could ever even imagine. And the reason why our manifestations are taking so long is because He's preparing us. He loves us, and we think that we're so ready for the things that we're asking and the things that we're manifesting, but we're not ready yet. Do you want to know why we're not ready yet? because so much more is coming than we even know or realize. It's such a marvelous thing that we have this time and seasons in God's sight to use for preparation, to be better equipped for the ride, for the journey, even though we don't feel like it. And I may be just spewing out a whole bunch of random stuff right now, but I just wanted to get all that off my chest. I hope you're doing good. I hope COVID has, you know, left your life and your family alone throughout this 2 years that we've been dealing with it. What are we going on, 3? I don't even know anymore. I hope that you come back to my channel for more content that is coming. I always have covers and I always have new music and I always have talks and new art is coming and a whole bunch of stuff. I just need to get creative with my mind and my outlet, and as long as you guys stick around, you know, like I know that putting content up isn't always about the view, and it's more about putting yourself out there, but knowing that it is getting that view really helps me at the end of the day. Know that my words are being heard by somebody and being seen as something that they could use in their life, and I want to like help people, you know, like I feel like I'm here to serve in my creative way and through my music, and I hope that it gets to you in the proper way. Now for the EP, my EP is coming on my birthday, February 23rd. I'm turning 22 years old. What? Bro, I'm turning 22 years old. So I am dropping the EP right on the 23rd, and visualizers for every single song, so be updated for that. I am so excited to show you everything that I've been seeing in my head beyond my dreams. This is a very experimental EP. Each song has its own message, its own sound, its own journey. If you like hip-hop, please tune in. If you like R&B, please tune in. If you like neo-soul, please tune in. If you like lo-fi beats, please tune in, okay? It's going to be a whole bunch of uplifting, motivating, encouraging music. Some of it will pertain to sadness in life, but the lyrics in the songs switch it into something greater. So, with that being said, I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am the apple of God's eye. I am made in His image, and so are you. Recite that every day. Affirm that in your heart, and you will feel the joy. And with that being said, thank you so much. I love you so much for watching, for listening, for hearing, for tuning in, for getting to know me and staying and wanting to know more. You've reached the end of the video if you haven't noticed, so if you made it this far, you might as well subscribe. I am ChrisMuse. I love the hustle. I know you do too, so let's grind together. You are now part of the gang. Welcome to the team, baby. Bye.